Joe, I'm intrigued by Stanford. They lose Christian McCaffrey. They've got a quarterback situation that's I was talking to my Stanford guy, Don King, the other night, and aside from John Elway, Jim Plunkett, Andrew Luck, those being the three great quarterbacks that have come out of Stanford, they have the deepest quarterback situation they've had. So they've got Ryan Burns, they've got Keller Chris. They battled for the job last year. Chris proved to be the guy, but now he's out and may not make it back for the opener. But they have recruited the best quarterback in the country in Davis Mills. He's not going to see the field this year, but then they got KJ Costello, who's a highly touted quarterback as well. So they are really strong at quarterback, and they're obviously known to be a running team.
Great point. I mean, you talk about the strength at quarterback. They only had 2 games last year that they passed for over 200 yards. They won one of those games and they lost one of those games. Big loss is obviously going to be Christian McCaffrey, even though they give way to Bryce Love. Here's the thing. 59% of the rushing yards production is gone with McCaffrey. 65% of the touchdown production on the ground is gone with McCaffrey as well. Bryce Love is a solid running back, but I think McCaffrey's a much better runner between the tackles, which really fits Stanford's style of offense. Here's the problem defensively. They lose Solomon Thomas. They got exposed by some of the speed teams on the schedule, such as Washington State. And from a scheduling perspective, they have a very difficult schedule as well. I mean, it's not going to be easy. I mean, you look at some of the teams that they have to play. They go on the road to Washington State. They play USC. They play Utah. It's not going to be an easy schedule, especially when you look at it and their inability to stretch teams vertically on the outside without Christian McCaffrey. I think they're right there at 7-5. I think they take a step back as well. Again, when you look at the schedule overall and back-to-back games and where they have to play on the road, I mean, if you play it out, this team can be 7-5 overall.